Welcome to After Moments. I'm your host, Ivan.
Do the same introductions.
People need to know who we are? No, yeah, we don't. So 24 hours isn't 24 hours.
What he means by that is we're talking about the gym, not the 24-hour
Day?
day.
No, even the day
give
isn't technically
context.
24 hours. It's
You gotta
like
give
23
context.
Yeah, it's 23 and some change. It's not 24. Maybe that's how they're getting away with it.
No, so before the pandemic, they would be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then ever since the pandemic hit, they had a closure.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time.
Right.
Roughly was about 6 to 8 months.
As they should, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when they reopened, they set it to a limited time.
You feel like they should change the name?
Well, that's the thing, though. I think it's only certain locations
Yeah.
that have limited hours.
It's probably franchisees. They realized all the employees that they have to have there on site during the hours most people aren't there aren't worth the people who actually attend. And the pandemic gave them an excuse not to live up to their namesake, 24 hours. And so because people got used to this closed window, they're like, why don't we just keep it? It's better for our profits. And so they do.
Probably better for the employees too, because they don't have to spend the night, at the gym.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one less shift, so someone had to get fired.
Oh, a lot of people didn't get rehired because when they
didn't?
closed, a lot of people, the same people I saw are very few.
Oh, okay.
So I only saw maybe like one or two. The gym reopened.
Yeah.
I saw a lot less of the same people.
Yeah. So is the money? It's for the money.
Most likely, for sure. Yeah, they have different versions of it, and I have the Super Sport, the middle version of it.
Oh.
So
that's your problem. You should go elite. Then maybe you'll actually have the 24 hours they claim. 24 hours. If you want to sponsor us, we have a loyal customer, and he would appreciate a year, 2 years, free. How much would you?
For life.
For life. Come on.
That'd be awesome.
We need 100,000 subscribers for that.
Hey,
and we'd have to make content. We'll make content there. How about that?
Yeah, he'll dressed up in his jalabia,
Yeah,
working
for sure. out.
Yeah. For those who don't know, that's
Episode 2.
Islamic dressing. And
Like
we're not talking about salad dressing. We're talking about dressing.
Yeah, Islamic dressing is a food you put on your salad. Shout out to my Muslims out there. It's a holy month. Weren't we talking about something about Muslims? Oh yeah, inshallah. When people say that, they really mean it's not going to happen.
Inshallah.
At least growing up for us. I don't know if other Arab families are like that.
No. It has been used in the wrong way. What it's supposed to mean is if may Allah will it.
Yeah, if God wills.
If God wills it,
yeah.
Right? And it's supposed to be, it's technically like a mention of like a possibility of it happening.
Right.
Not a guarantee. No, it's not happening for sure. Like
people say it as a way to like console someone that something isn't going to happen in a polite way. So like this is how you turn someone down. Like a lot of you Muslim kids, you probably like growing up, it's like, hey, can we go to the park today? Inshallah. Really, that means no. It really means
what the parents are saying is, if God wills it, and right now is not willing it.
Can we get a PS5? Inshallah. You know?
It's not 100% no, but it's like a 98% no, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which leaves an open 2% to say, hey, there's a possibility.
Maybe that's a trick. It's like,
not really.
We're gonna give you a little bit of faith.
Yeah.
And so you're more religious because of it.
And that's how we grew up.
And then you pray harder.
That's how we grew up. We grew up understanding that inshallah would be
no. It meant no.
We set the expectation for ourselves to make sure we don't get hurt emotionally.
Like, at this point, inshallah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you can't even call them out on it because it's like they're just saying if God wills it.
But they did come through certain times when they bought us like the the PlayStation or the Super Nintendo, the N64, the PlayStation 2s.
I don't remember the Super Nintendo one. I remember the N64 one. That was pretty exciting. That was a really exciting day. Was it for Eid?
All of them were pretty much for Eid.
No, bro.
Yeah, none of them were like for our birthday. They're not gonna buy us like a freaking.
Yeah. They don't celebrate birthdays, right?
Yeah, they celebrate Eid.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, like Islam doesn't celebrate birthdays like that.
Yeah.
At least
that we know of.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Muslim children kind of face the same dilemma or kind of the same issue of hearing inshallah and then getting disappointed.
It's actually a Google definition. That's
I know.
Crazy.
That's why I said it.
Islam's mainstream now. All right. Yeah.
Doesn't have faith
If
in my
Allah
knowledge.
wills it. Allah is the Islamic God, the name. But he also has 99 other names. But Jesus ain't one. I made that joke before. I know. There's a lot I don't remember. There's a lot I do remember. Yeah. It's like really in there. Yeah. Muslims. Aren't they something? No, I was just like, I think they're fine. Like, you know, when they're not. No, I'm not going to make any terrorist jokes. I want to. But, you know, I'm not trying to get my head chopped off. I'm just messing with you. If you can't joke, here's the thing about Muslims, right? You can make jokes about anybody, but everyone's afraid of Muslims because the really, really crazy devout Muslims will do some extreme shit. You don't want to touch this one, huh? Look at you. All right, what topics you got, man?
Devout Muslims, really?
No, the super radical ones.
But that's radical. That's not devout.
They are devout.
There's a difference.
No. But the radical ones who are like, you know.
There's a difference between devout and radical.
No, but they are devout. Like, you can have devout Muslims who are peaceful, whatever. You can also have devout Muslims who are radical. They can still be devout. I don't know why you would take that away from them. They are hardcore about the religion. It motivates their actions, probably in the wrong way, but.
Well, their beliefs on how it should be interpreted is different compared to a devout, peaceful individual. Because Islam is a peaceful religion.
The people who are very extremist would call you the radical for being so liberal and peaceful about it. But we can let it go if you want. I mean, like, all right.
Let's keep it pushing.
Let's not die when we walk outside and run into some Muslims. What? Don't they have to like kill apostates and stuff?
Nigga.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's in the book, man. All right, whatever. I'll cut it out. Don't worry. Or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. Who knows? Like, I usually just see this stuff and I'm just like...
Just to let you know, I don't have control over our after moments.
You have editing. A Mac. If you want to edit the shit, you could. But you're not going to.
I don't have the time. I do have the time. I choose not to.
Yeah, you like your enemies. It's okay.
Yeah,
yeah, whatever. All right, 24-hour fitness though. Like, I don't know. I wrote this down. I don't know what my mindset was at the time. So they want men to communicate, and when we do, they have a problem with what we say.
Are you talking about women?
It could be women, but society in general.
Society?
Yeah. But, I mean, it is largely driven by women these days, so.
Well, they want you to communicate the right things. Let's say if it's a woman in a relationship, right? They want you to communicate, but they want you to communicate what they think is what your thought process is. But when you're honest about how you really feel, they're not happy about it because they're just like, this is not what I wanted to hear. They wanted to hear something different.
Bullshit. They wanted to hear bullshit.
They wanted to hear what they imagined was supposed to come, like what they thought you were going to say.
When it comes to like actually speaking, like communicating more. Yeah, I need a little bit of space right now. I just like, oh, so you don't really love me anymore. What? I'm an introvert, you know? Don't take it the wrong way. I feel like they know how to take it. How it turned out
for you?
What do you mean?
Like, was this like a recent interaction?
No. It's not a recent thing.
Okay.
No, I know in the past in like relationships and stuff, it's like, you know, I spend a lot of my day alone. And I like it that way. I don't know. I was just naturally comfortable that way.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're like spending all your time with them, sometimes even my last relationship, I'd go for a walk. I took it a certain type of way. Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you just need a little bit of space, you know?
I think for me, anytime I try to communicate if something was wrong or if like something was bothering me, I didn't communicate it the right way. Whenever I had to communicate anything I wanted to say, it was coming from like frustration, pretty much. The significant other wouldn't want you to speak that way. They want you to talk calmly and
they want us to talk the way they talk.
No, because they don't talk calmly or in...
When women talk to each other, that's how they want us to talk.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, but the thing is like they perceive things differently from what it actually is. Like the way they have conversations with other people, they think that it's nice and calm. Outside looking in, you could see it's differently. They're more aggressive. They're just like, they're delusional.
Basically, I mean,
pretty much exactly. They think they're talking calmly, but they're not. You know. And then when the other person, i.e.
like,
me, and then I talk the same way. They're like, why are you being so aggressive? Why are you being so mean? Yeah. You know.
I guess maybe they can't imagine themselves being the aggressor.
Well,
that's possible, right? At least verbally. I mean, physically. I mean, come on. But like verbally, they can get pretty heated and loud and
they can hurt you more with words. Women,
usually our egos.
Words hurt. Be thoughtful about what you're saying.
I guess. Or we could just be stronger as men and be like, all right, she's just saying some stupid shit right now.
Okay, but then they need to be stronger of the things that we say. So if we're gonna say it aggressively or we're gonna say things boldly, the honest, bold truth, they need to be able to accept it. But that's not the case.
Yeah.
Most of the time they want to speak from their heart, but then when a guy wants to speak from their heart, it's not. Yeah. No, not at all. Yeah. You're speaking aggressively.
Here's the thing.
You did not communicate effectively with me. That's why I did not listen. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that double standard.
No, but here's the thing. I think you ever hear the story about the elephant who, like, as a baby, they tied a little rope a thin rope around its leg as a restraint. And because it's a small elephant, it can't rip it, right? But it got so used to that bondage that when it grew up into like full-sized elephant, they can still use that same rope and it won't even try to resist because it still remembers when it was a kid. So that's what they're doing to men these days. It's like, hey, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you have to follow. And so all these men are walking around as these shackled elephants, not realizing the power that they really have. All you gotta do is take it, fellas. Just take it. Not in like a physical sense. I'm just like, these are all just pretend rules. They're all pretend. That's why like with this podcast and everything, I go hard. It's because like these rules are just pretend. We can say whatever we want. What are they gonna do? Get mad? Scowl? Who gives a fuck? Give me that resting bitch face. I don't give a fuck. Like all the hate I got on that one post. Thank you. The engagement is there. Even if people in person.
It's not resting bitch face. It's bitches that need rest.
Face. What? I don't get it. What do you mean?
They're just bitches that need rest because they're always
angry
all the time.
Yeah. Some people are just bitter, and it's not just women, men too. So it's like, some people are just gonna be bitter out there, and if I'm ever confronted about any of this, I'm gonna have so much fun with it, dude. Like, so your idea was to come to me, a stranger, tell me off about some shit that I don't even care about, and I'm supposed to give a fuck about your feelings. Why? I don't fucking know you. I don't know why these bitches think like random niggas supposed to care about you. You don't care about a random nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like priorities, guys. This is all just pretend. It's a fucking simulation. I mean, not well, maybe some people actually believe that it's all a simulation.
We're in the Matrix.
We are. Like some of it just seems like so. You saw something on the news and now you feel some type of way. You robot. Like, come on, you believe this shit?
You took the blue pill.
I mean, the whole pill thing. I don't know, now a lot of people are like denouncing, oh, the red pill. You gotta stay away from red pill content and all that shit. Which I don't know if you're familiar with it. I remember reading this like years ago on...
Like Fresh and Fit? That's red pill?
Well, yeah, well, they mention a lot of the stuff in there, but this originally, at least my first exposure to it was on Reddit, like years ago. And I saw the red pill, basically a bunch of niggas saying, yeah, all right, this is how women are, this is how men are, here's how you behave to get bitches, this is how you should carry yourself as a man in the world. And everything they're telling you is just to turn you into this docile man who can't stand up for himself. And I was like, I thought this shit was obvious. I was like, okay, that's all it is. And so all these people who are like, oh, these people, they hate women, blah, blah, blah. They don't understand that red pill is the first step into becoming a better man and actually standing up for yourself and having confidence. Like, you start there. You start with first advice, hit the gym. It's always the first advice to give, which I think you would agree with. And then, yeah. And then second is like, all right, now you got to start approaching and work on your inner game. So that's in your head, working on your confidence. Who told you that you ain't shit? Work on that shit. And your psychology, women start noticing your body and stuff like that. And then you get experience with them. And then obviously you have a lot of fun as you normally would, which then you do some really crazy shit. You do some really crazy shit with girls and you're like, damn, you really can get away with anything if you that nigga, right? And then you start looking for something deeper. And then you're like, okay, now I'm just wasting time with these girls that are, it's not really a meaningful connection, and you start looking for something with more purpose and meaning, right? And so then they eventually get into relationships and families and all that. And then you get into like married red pill and stuff. But it's a journey. So all these people talking and shit about red pill don't understand it's the first step. It's the first step most guys go through, if they ever decide to start improving their lives. So like all this hate that it gets, totally unwarranted. That's where I'm at about it. It's like, yeah, these guys are gonna be angry because they were lied to their whole lives about the state of the world. Wouldn't you? I don't know. It's just like, most people are, like you say, take the blue pill and they stay asleep. And I'm surrounded by people who are still asleep. Like, it's okay. It's like, most people will never wake up. It's fine. Once you start learning the real thing and you're like, what the fuck? You start getting angry because obviously you were lied to your whole life and you're just like, oh, this shit is fucking wrong. Who wouldn't be angry? And so then you work through your anger. That's what I'd say. Yeah, did you take the red pill?
I have.
What does that mean?
Actually, ever since you being around,
Like
I've
what?
accepted the red pill more.
What have I been saying? Just question everything. It's all bullshit?
Yep.
It is all bullshit.
Question everything.
Yeah.
Question everything, because if you don't, you're just going to be going in this little wheel, this hamster wheel.
That's
that keeps
actually the
going
term they
over
use.
And over and over, and nothing changes for you. Yeah. Things change for you when you start to question things. Yeah. And that's when I started to realize, okay, maybe I'm not doing things the way I should be to make myself either happier or better in my life. But the thing is, like, you still gotta have a little bit of the blue pill mentality, just because.
Kill it.
No, hold on. Because it's the way you communicate to others. Those people who are still swallowing the blue pill, you gotta help them understand where your thought process is going. And that's why you have to build it up to where, to get
You
them
think
to
that
understand
works?
it.
You think that's a good
Oh,
strategy?
I mean, I don't know if it's a good strategy, but I'll say it works. It works for me, especially if I'm trying to communicate to others, like what my thought process is and like why I'm doing certain things. Then I can show them, here, these are the steps that I'm taking.
See, that's the thing with like all this red pill, blue pill stuff. It applies. They think it's just women. No, this is like general life principles. The system that's in place is not there to help you. You got to find your own opportunities. That you have to stand up for yourself. That you have to have confidence and really believe in yourself. No one's there to save you.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to take care of yourself.
And what's actually true is the things that everyone's feeding into your brain real? Probably not. I feel like I've always been early to this. I just didn't know it had a name when I stumbled on it. And I was like, this is exactly what I was thinking this whole time. I didn't know how to verbalize it. It's just like, finally. There's actual people out there who think like I do. And then plus it's a really good framework for life. When you actually really understand the content. Most people just have surface level understanding of red pill and what that really means. So they're on Twitter or like fucking Reddit or Facebook or whatever talking about shit they don't understand, which is another thing I notice about people. People be talking about shit they have no clue about all the time. And I'm just like, all right, dummy. Believe what you want to believe. Like, no, for real. Like, even with you, I don't think I'm communicating it in a little bit of blue pill way. Fuck no, I'm harsh as I'm direct as fuck.
No, with me, I understand that because like I know how you are.
Yeah.
And I know how to, but the thing is, I work in an environment where communication is key. So I know how to communicate with you. That's why you and I have no problems communicating. We had problems communicating when we were kids, remember?
I think we just fought a lot.
That's communication problems, dude.
No, it's just combat. Like, what the fuck? Kids fight.
Why would, okay.
Do you even remember why we fought?
Over the stupidest shit.
I don't even remember one instance of the reason why we did anything.
I do.
What? What was one time?
Touched you.
Bullshit.
Nigga, I'm telling you.
Wait, were you getting all in my business? I just remember one time I almost got you into like a WWE headlock. WWE.
I got you so many times,
and
then I let you go.
Too.
I let you go so many times, and then you got petty.
No, you do pussy shit where you punch me while I'm sleeping.
First of all, that was one instance.
Yeah, I know, and it shook me. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Nah, the only reason why I did that is because I was kind of mad because Dad told me to wake you up, and I was like, fuck it.
And then you get behind Dad. I don't know if you walked faster.
I didn't get behind Dad.
No, Dad was there in the hallway and he stopped me. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously I didn't curse back then, but I did.
Because he was a pussy ass bitch.
What do you mean?
Anyways.
What, because I didn't want to curse?
Yeah.
Why does that make me a pussy ass bitch?
Because he had the blue pill.
I'm not supposed to curse.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm actually trying to stop cursing because eventually when I have kids, I'm going to have to like shut it down. I might as well start now.
You still say bitches.
I mean, I'm careful about it. I refer to women as bitches. I don't refer to a person as bitch. So all you bitches who have a problem with this, I don't call any particular bitch. So if you do have a problem with it, you're identifying with bitches. So fix that. You need to take the red pill.
You understand that your kids are gonna watch this at some point.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm just not going to be doing it. No. When they're teenagers or something.
You're not making sense.
When they're teenagers, they can see it. It's like when they're basically...
How you going to stop them?
How are they going to discover it?
How they not going to discover it?
What do you mean? What, we're going to be world famous?
Possibly.
I guess, yeah, that's true. We are going to be.
The internet is open to anybody, and it's YouTube. Unless we have like our own OnlyFans page where you can watch it.
Should we? We should maybe make an OnlyFans.
Ain't nobody going to watch our OnlyFans.
Of just us talking?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can do shows with like girls and stuff.
The shows that we're talking about.
I don't know, like there's a lot of things you can do. I don't know, what kind of content do you want to make? What kind of content are you trying to make? What would be your OnlyFans? Follow us on OnlyFans.
And
here's the links. Oh man, this video is gonna get nuked. It's like censored adult content only. OnlyFans. Maybe we should start OnlyFans just for the joke.
Just to say we have
OnlyFans. Every week, we could do like what the Green Brothers do. Like 1 week it's you, 1 week's me. We bring a girl and we do. Maybe we should start OnlyFans just for the joke.